How's it going? Perry here with Unit Solutions, and for today's Quick Tip Tuesday, we're going to be discussing target transitioning. All right, so as we finish our engagement with the first target, and we're going to move on to the next one, the first thing we're going to do is to move our eyes to identify the next target, and then our weapon is going to follow. Realizing that this whole sequence is going to happen very quickly, but just to note the order of operations, we always want to look at where we're going first. So an easy, relatable tip is think of it as a computer. If you are looking to open up a file, you're going to look at that file first, and then you're going to move your cursor to meet where your eyes are looking, right? Nobody is going to sit there and look at the cursor and try to follow it and search for that file. So the skill set may require a little bit more practice with your dot acquisition, especially if you are using a pistol. I know that if you are new to running red dots on pistols, it can be pretty challenging to keep that dot in the center. So whether it is on your draw or if you are moving from target to target, if this drill is giving you a hard time, maybe slow it down, take a step back, and work on building up that muscle memory first. Because as I am transitioning from target to target, I want to make sure that my focus stays on the threat and that my focus is not on the window trying to make little corrections to find that dot. All right, so one thing to avoid when you're switching targets is moving just your firearm. I want to move my entire body as a unit, which is going to help me stay in a proper shooting platform by staying connected to my weapon and also keeping everything aligned. As I'm moving as a unit, I want to drive from my knees to create that snap effect here versus getting into the bad habit of rotating the hips first and bringing your top half with you. This is going to create two moving parts, and what you'll see a lot with that, as well as moving, looking down your sights and not with your eyes first, is you'll have the tendency to shoot past your target, then have to come back and realign your sights again, and it just creates more time and movement. All right, so something else I want to avoid when it comes to unnecessary movement would be any type of barrel dips or the breaking down of my rifle, anything like that. Once I take my shot, I don't look at the impact. My eyes immediately move to the next target as my gun follows. So I want to be fast off that first target, keeping at quick speed through that first 90%, and as we get to that last 10%, we're slowing the movement down as we align everything, and again, trying to avoid overshooting our threat and wasting time bringing our sights back on target. All right, that is all we have for you today. Thank you guys for watching. We will catch you next week.